There is an ongoing rumor going around with the Batman that I thought was BS. I still say take it with a grain of salt, but every day these rumors are growing larger and larger. They're getting harder to ignore. There are serious rumors coming from actual reliable people I trust, that the Batman Robert Pattinson's movie could actually be merged together into the DCU. There's so many edits and whatnot of Superman and Batman getting edited together, and they just look like they fit each other's universes perfectly. Like, see here, like honestly, if this ends up happening, we're gonna talk about the where these reports are coming from and whatnot. But if this ended up happening, I think it works. These universes look like they could fit to each other. I would love this version of Batman next to this version of Superman, and the way their Gotham looks compared to their Metropolis, it feels like they could live in the same world. So I would honestly be a little happy. There are some negatives to it, but we'll see. Anyways, so the rumor was first started with the Clayface movie. So we already know the Clayface movie is set in the DCU, and even James Gunn already commented on the Clayface thing. That makes me think, okay, he's being coy about it. Clayface DCU. Where this the Clayface movie is set in the DCU, but it is being produced by Matt Reeves. And when that came out, there was a lot of other people making mentions that we're going to find out soon that Matt Reeves, what the heck? People using me as memes now? That's nice to see. But people were bringing up how pretty soon we're going to find out how Matt Reeves is way more attached to the DCU Batman than we let on. John Campea was one of the first people to say it. I'm trying to find the exact clip, but if I can't find it, he did say, and John Campea, since he's in Hollywood and knows people, he is familiar with some stuff, and he's not usually a scooper, but when he does scoop, don't forget the No Way Home leaks, the John Campea No Way Home leaks, the look at Tobey Maguire's dick. He said in a video, he was like, I can't say much, but you're going to find out soon that Matt Reeves is more attached to the DCU than you think. And we were like, what? What do you mean? And him producing the Clayface movie definitely was a step in that direction, where Matt Reeves is producing it, although it's DCU. And James Gunn did say this about this, where James Gunn, when asked if he is worried about Clayface movie being only 1 month away from the Batman Part 2, he said, well, I mean, Clayface is in the DCU, so it doesn't matter. Kind of putting, again, to rest those rumors and us giving a side eye to James Gunn about, okay, this is him implying again, Batman's not joining the DCU. But then we had this. All right, let me pull up Batman Boba. Let's see. Boba Talks, guys. If you guys know Boba Talks, really great creator. He had a bit of an inside scoop where I do believe him. I'm trying to find the exact quote. I hate that I can't. Just give me a second, guys. Man, Batman Boba. I'll skip all this whenever I find it on the Clippy channel. Let me see if I can get it. Man, I'm trying to find it. I should have had this saved, but I was busy. But anyways, Boba did mention that he also was hearing, and he had gotten stuff right too, that that Matt Reeves, he's working hard on the script, because Matt Reeves right now is making the Batman, and there's been this like, why is he taking so long? The movie's still set to happen. We're going to get an announcement soon about why it's been taking so long. I don't know if that means he's been writing part 2 and 3 at the same time, which is what I would love to see, or that he had to take more time because he now had to fit his movie into the DC universe and throw in some stuff that makes it work in that world. I don't know. There's a part of me that would like this to happen, because I do like this version of Batman, and it's just like, I'm okay with it to have two different versions, but it does feel weird that it's like, oh, there's this Batman movie and then there's the Brave and the Bold. I'm like, just let it happen right away. It almost feels like a repeat of like Man of Steel, right? Where like, I didn't feel like that movie was supposed to be the start of a cinematic universe, but it did good enough money, so then they rushed into a cinematic universe the next movie. I also, while I like the idea of them being set in the same universe, when I try to picture Robert Pattinson's Batman as part of a Justice League, that is where the immersion goes away. That is where the immersion makes me go, I don't know if I could picture that. I could picture a movie where they do like a World's Finest, which was a movie I bet you James Gunn wants to make. World's Finest is usually like the name that they give whenever Batman and Superman team up in a comic, Batman vs Superman: World's Finest. I could definitely see a World's Finest movie with Superman and Robert Pattinson's Batman. But I do find it hard to picture this version of Batman with the Justice League in the Watchtower, talking to the Flash, talking to Martian Manhunter. That's where I'm like, okay, yeah, that doesn't work all that well. That does feel a little off. And freaking James Gunn is leading to that. He wants to have a Bat family. He wants all this stuff. So it's like, yeah, it's crazy. So we'll find out, but it's interesting. What we could find out is maybe Matt Reeves is more involved in DCU Batman, but he's still not going to merge his world. He'll just be a producer on other movies in the DCU, kind of like he was a producer on the cartoon, the new animated Batman series, Cape Crusader. People still, think that Andy Muschietti will be fired from Brave and the Bold. I don't know if that'll happen, but it has been kind of quiet lately. Not a lot of movement there, and we're like, when's that movie happening? So we'll see. There's definitely some ups and downs with this being the case, and more people brought it up. I'm trying to think of, I think Jeff Snyder, who I don't like. You guys know I think he's a little bit of a weirdo, but you can't deny when Jeff sometimes gets stuff right. Let's see here. Batman, Jeff Snyder. I could never pull up the tweets I want to see, but he was another person reporting that, that they could be bringing in Batman into the DCU. And I want to know. I want to know what you guys think. Is that something you would actually want to see happen? Is that something that you think could work? Do you see Robert Pattinson? I could see him next to David Cornsworth Superman. Not going to lie. I don't know if I see him next to a Flash, a Wonder Woman, all that. That's where I'm like, it's a little hard to picture. So you guys let me know.